Right, guys, I'm gonna go and take a shit. I once found a lump in my shall we say in my men's business area, and then I found out it was actually just a nut. Um,
Yeah, that's
Just a
like
nut.
so
Wait,
yeah,
did you confuse your testicle
for a peanut.
for a lump?
I did, yeah. I
And on
got
that
really.
note, welcome to the Randycast podcast. I'm your host, Dave. Phil can't distinguish between testicles and a lump.
Yeah.
I said nuts. Secondly,
Phil the One Nut
today,
Wonder.
today we will be talking about Game of Thrones, the MCU, and Sony and Microsoft. Today with me we have Phil, the Kid Bandit,
yo
Seeley,
yo.
the Randy Bandit, and Samwise, and me, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh whoa, Flynn.
Oh, Flynn, yeah. We've gone 2 episodes now as I'm the host, Dave. We can't really go. Oh, I like the nickname
Yeah.
Flynn.
I thought it was Big
Fair
Dave.
enough.
I don't even know my fucking nickname.
We can change the
It,
graphics
it
later on.
changes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have a lot of I have a lot of nicknames, and I really just
Dodgy Dave.
yeah.
Yeah, Dick a
At
day
one
day.
point, I was being called Pete.
Owner face.
What about
At one
Taserface?
Taser face.
Like one time in life, I was called Pete and Jeff. Oh, and Gary.
Feet.
Like I don't care what you call me, just as long as I know that you call me that name, I'm happy.
I've got
Um,
buttons.
Anyway, what did everyone think of Game of Thrones finale?
Naff.
The finale. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Not going to lie.
I
No.
enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it. I don't know how to
Fair-
feel about it.
Yeah, it
Very
wasn't like,
predictable.
it wasn't the ending I wanted it to be. Like it wasn't the Game of Thrones ending I wanted it to be. But
It's
it
not going
it
to
would-
be the ending anyway. It's not the official ending.
It was acceptable.
George R. R. Martin is George R. R. Martin
George R.
As in-
Mountain.
because he's a mountain of a man and he's a Martin of a guy. But yeah, he's announced today that actually when he
Pregnant.
writes the final, yeah, he is actually pregnant. That's funny that. No, he's announced that he will be redoing the end of the Game of Thrones. That is not the official ending of the
The book.
Yeah, but he already
book.
stated that though. He already said the ending of the series is not going to be
Yeah.
like the book. Otherwise, no
Yeah,
one's
that-
going to
that
buy the
was
book.
said-
Well, do you know what? I didn't know about this, and maybe other people didn't see me. So you know what? Stop it.
I'm sorry, Phil. I just destroyed it there. But
Yeah, you did.
but I've got to admit, this. Yeah, I like the episode and I didn't like the episode. I like the send off for some of the characters. I didn't like the send off for John. It just annoyed me how you big him up and now he's.
I
back over the
disagree.
wall. No, I knew he was going north. I was happy him going
No,
north, but I'm
That
not
was
happy.
the perfect.
I'm
That
not-
was the perfect ending for John because
Not being banished.
that was him becoming king beyond the wall.
Yeah, but he got banished. I was happy or better if he just chose. I wanted him to choose to go back up north, but no, he got banished. So
Yeah, but
that's
he's
what I don't
happy
like.
now. At least he's happy now. Like when he was like up in beyond the wall, he was happy because he didn't have the restrictions of the Night's Watch. He had a lot more people to communicate with, and he was just happier. Yes, it was with Egret at the time, but I think
Peace.
going beyond the wall, and like I can guarantee that he is now king beyond the wall. Yeah,
No, it's obvious.
I think it's perfect for him.
No.
Can you actually guarantee it
I'm
though?
not disputing the fact him going over
well-
north is the problem. I just don't like how he got banished.
Yeah, no,
That's
I was
what I
really
don't like.
confused at that because I thought he was just going to join the Night's Watch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's all. Hey, how about this though? Yeah,
No. Like before we skip past that, like I thought he just joined the night. He was. Bran said you've got to join the Night Watch, and that's it, right? So why did he, when he got to the Night's Watch, go past the wall?
who's gonna know?
Was it? Yeah, was it planned?
Oh, yeah, but no. But then he said to Arya that you can see me. You can come see me at Castle Black.
He probably just being nice.
He probably.
I want to know more about Sam's guarantee.
Well, no.
Like-
well,
I'm sorry, I just
the only thing Sam can guarantee is his fucking belly entering.
yeah. What kind of guarantee is this? Is this we're gonna build a wall guarantee, or Jeremy Corbyn just going off on one again? Like,
He went through the gate when he could just walk through the massive gap in the wall.
No. How about this though? Yeah.
What's
So
the point of opening the gate when it's already got a massive hole?
You can't come back in.
Oi.
Okay.
how about this? Yeah. So Grey Worm wanted Jon Snow dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Sansa and Arya were like, no, we don't want him dead. And then they basically came to a decision to send him to the Night's Watch, didn't they? Now, why he could have gone to the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Grey Worm left to go to North.
Yeah.
Why didn't everyone just go, oh, the Unsullied have now left Westeros. Who's going to know if we bring him back?
Because one, it's against Jon's character. Jon
Yeah.
obeys the law. He lives by the law.
Yeah, but
It'll be very out of the character, and then people could be kicking off about his character.
yeah,
Jon,
even the
Jon,
yeah,
Jon-
but
Jon-
if
Jon
it's
did what he was told, and that's basically Jon.
But
as a
if
person.
it's the law, then the king could have just
but then
back at himself.
we're not having a just ruler. What was the point? What was the entire point of bringing him out of prison to then breaking their own laws or changing the laws or bending the
I
laws?
think they
Just
can make
one
an
person.
exception since he basically saved Westeros from being burnt to the ground.
Yeah, but then you have the Greyjoys, like Yara Greyjoy, who was like, "Well, I came to follow Dany. You killed Dany. Why should I kill him? Why should we let Jon free?"
Suppose.
Bran was the perfect choice for the king, and also the perfect king because he, as they said, he sees all. He's seen the past, present, and future. So, like, Bran doing what he did was probably the best thing.
But at the same time, he's very stoic. He's a very he doesn't care about anything unless it goes with what he's seen in the future.
Yeah. So it's also.
Yeah, But
it's
Sansa
also-
could say, "Bran, I need your help. I've just been raped again." Yeah, or help, Bran. I need your help. Yeah,
Bran, you know
Uh,
what's happened. Can you help?
someone wants to execute me.
You
Like, can
don't
you
need
please
to
banish
explain.
them to?
You don't need
Can-
to explain it to Bran. You just go, Bran. You know what's happened. Can you help me?
yeah, he knows all.
Yeah.
No,
He's-
knows
he's
what
on-
you need.
No, because Sansa could say that. Yeah, she'd be like, "Help, Bran. Someone's after me. Please help me." And he'd go, "I'm sorry, but this is what the future is meant to be." He's not in it for the people. He's in.
Yeah, but-
he's
yeah,
in
but
it for
It's
the
like,
future.
It's like we didn't want we wanted Jon to be king, but Jon didn't want to be king. So Bran and Jon are
Yeah, how
also
many
very
times have we
similar.
heard
Like
I don't want it.
that. Yeah,
I don't want to be king.
God, he's the queen.
but I think that was the point of Bran becoming the king. Is that he's not going to use the future to his advantage. I think he's going to use the present. I don't know. I don't know. Like, because it's what I think is bullshit about the fucking end of Game of Thrones is that the fact that they have Bran being a king. It's like that dude can do so many cool things.
Thing is, he did
To
naff all
the whole 6 rounds that he looks after.
Last series, he did naff all. He just sat in his chair.
He flew off at one point, and we still don't know why.
You know, yeah.
The longest night. Whoa, I'm gonna go explore it.
Yeah, did you hear what he said he should have done? You know, because he controlled all the crows. Or whatever.
Put dragon glass
Yeah,
on him.
Dragon Glass,
I bet.
just attack the Night King. He's not going to get all of them in one go. Another thing, yeah. The last episode.
Shit, this is my.
Last episode, he goes, he found a drogue on the end, and he goes, no, he goes, I will find him, and then disappeared. I was half expecting him to find him.
I have a better idea.
I wanted the Drogon to land.
Also, if he
in front
knows
of
all and sees all, why don't you just tell Arya what's west of Westeros?
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've
Easteros.
just thought of that now, like, but why didn't you?
Easteros.
Bran's a bit of a dick, but he could also be a good king. He could be a good king.
Yeah, because he's fair.
Yeah,
I think he would ignore what his subjects want, though,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
what the fuck the subject-
because of what the future holds. But nobody's going to give a shit about
Yeah,
that.
but there is no wars anymore, is there? for now. I really hope. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Game of Thrones sucks dick. Since the last season, it just sucked dick. This whole last season just sucked dick.
I feel like
It
you
sucked.
really.
I did kind of enjoy this episode. I did. I liked
Yeah.
everyone's closings. The small council was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the episode, but it shouldn't have been the episode's end.
I thought it was quite slow for the end episode.
I
The
feel
series.
I feel like the first half of Game of Thrones, that episode was like could have been one season, and then the second half could have been another fucking season.
Yeah.
That's
It could have been 10
no.
seasons long.
Well, they,
You could have got 2 seasons out of fucking one episode.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
but you know what they said? They were apparently HBO said, oh, you can have 10 episodes.
10 episodes,
And
yeah,
then you
to
said,
D.B.
no,
Weiss
we'll
and
do it in
David
6.
Hamill. Yeah.
I have a better idea for it anyway. I think that they should have. They killed off Jon Snow. Sorry, they got Jon Snow to kill Daenerys Targaryen, which I thought was really
Nah, that was always
predictable.
going to happen. I think that was.
Yeah.
I think it's because he's come, like Jon Snow's come from being betrayed. He's also come from being killed, and he's also killing his lover. I think
He's
there's,
also Daenerys' only weakness because he was the only person who could get close enough unguarded.
Yeah,
Exactly, which is
Well,
why I have a different idea.
yeah, but I
Well-
thought, yeah, but it means so much coming from Jon. Him killing Dany, it goes against everything he stands for. That's why it was like when he said, "You are my queen." It was like the last. It was like he's saying his goodbye, saying like, "You're still, I still love you. You're still someone I love and cherish and adore." But like, I have to do this because of the people. He's always fought for the people.
Yeah.
And
It makes sense. It's just I think that it would have
was
been.
the best. That was the best situation outcome for Dany and Jon.
But what if the dragon maimed him? Just entertain this for a minute. What if he tried? The dragon maimed him, right? Daenerys Targaryen went batshit crazy, which obviously would have extended the episodes. Then Arya Stark, right, uses the whole I am the master of death, I am not afraid of death, I can change my face kind of thing that she's got going on there, right? Changes her face to Jon Snow or Tyrion because she's really short,
Yeah,
and
she
then
has to
stabs
kill
her.
them. They have to be dead to use the.
Yeah,
face.
she'd have to kill Jon for that.
Yeah, the face, the person has to be dead for her to use the face.
Even better, kill off Jon. I mean, Game of Thrones was full of surprises.
You can't die and kill twice.
Oh, you're killing Jon?
Innit?
They
Just
they
to kill
killed
Dany.
that.
No thanks.
They killed that guy that came back 25 times or 26 times, and he
Yeah, but
remained
was-
dead.
Yeah, but
wasn't
he
a
was
big
brought
character.
back through the Lord of the Light as well.
All right,
When he was only
you
brought
know,
back 9 times. Or
I'd have liked to have seen that. I'd have liked to have seen a bit more.
mean,
Oh my
yeah, but
god,
we
I
can't
can't
have-
believe that happened.
I mean, Arya should have technically killed Dany because she had green eyes, and it was like the prophecy and all bullshit like that. But I feel like it meant a lot more.
Oh,
With
I just
Jon.
thought though, that prophecy about blue eyes, brown eyes, green eyes, which is Dany.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the that prophecy obviously came from the book, didn't it?
yeah.
In the book, Daenerys has purple eyes.
Oh. So
Mhm.
maybe Cersei might die a different way.
Where the hell is
I
he
really
getting the
really
purple
hope it's a
eyes?
completely different.
Yeah, she has like all Targaryens have purpley lilac eyes.
They're albinos.
Well, they're definitely aliens then, aren't they?
Aliens!
Dude, dragons
Aliens!
exist. They're not aliens. Dragons exist. They're just a weird fucking.
Yeah, but come on.
They're not part of the
Eyes.
human race. They're all fucked. The only way they can have birth is through incest.
True.
Well, they wouldn't keep
But-
the bloodline pure, that's why they had incest.
No, because any non-Targaryen woman can't survive after a Targaryen birth, and any non-Targaryen male cannot. What's the shag and create a baby with a Targaryen woman? I forgot the word of inseminate.
Pregnant.
Impregnate. That's it. No non-Targaryen man can impregnate a Targaryen woman.
Wait, that's a big part of it.
Well,
That's why
what about
Targaryen-
the Carl? The guy, the what you call it?
Khal Drogo.
Yeah, they technically they were gonna have a baby. Somehow she lost it. I forget how.
Because non-Targaryen man cannot get a Targaryen woman pregnant
Oh,
because they'll always have a miscarriage. The reason why it's incest because that's the only way they can have kids.
oh, what would you know?
Isn't
Don't question it because you're not questioning fucking.
I know the entirety of episode 8 was different to the books, but I'm pretty sure the end result is the same as the book ending because George R. R. Martin said, "This is the ending, just in case I die."
Well, yeah, no, he's guided them on the ending that he wants.
Isn't the result the same, just not how it went about?
Yeah, so I think we'll still get Bran as the king, and I think we'll get I think that's about it. I think
Unless he thinks that this season finale was that shit, he just wants to change it completely.
I think the start of the first book is in Bran's perspective, isn't it? So I think he might end it on Bran's perspective. That's Bran the king.
That's clever.
Yeah. Oh, can I just say that I think the worst bit about that fucking episode, though, was Sansa. She's a fucking greedy bitch.
I know, she's an absolute cunt.
Oh my god, yeah?
Everyone voted they were like, yeah, we'll go for Bran being the king, and then she's like, nah, fuck that little bitch. I want to be queen.
Exactly! Oh my god!
Remember the first season? She's like, ooh, if I married Joffrey, I could be queen of the city.
Exactly! Oh, it pissed me off. As soon as Tyrion was like, you're all the most powerful men of Westeros, why don't you just choose a king? Sansa's face lit up, yeah? And as soon as Bran was chosen, she was like, nah, I want independence, just so that she could become fucking queen, the fucking greedy bitch, mate. Oh, I hate her.
You sound like a chav, Matt.
No, but she really did piss me off. She was the worst character in all Game of Thrones.
I thought it was stupid for her to be saying ooh, I want independence. I want the North to be independent like it was for thousands of years. Well, fuck you, you slag. I think you should be warden. You should be lucky to be warden.
She should be happy that Stark is the king of Westeros.
Yeah, innit? A true Stark.
Angers me.
The bitch needed a slap, didn't she?
So what you're saying is, women should live in their brother's shadows?
No, it's the way Sansa.
Hey, we're not sexist, Phil.
Let's say Danny. No. Let's say, look at Danny. If you take away her madness, if she didn't destroy, or basically destroy King's Landing, everyone would have loved her. She would have been perfect. And then everyone would be looking at Sansa like, you're just a jealous little child, aren't you? That's literally, you've just taken away Dany because she became a tyrant. And then you look at Sansa, and she's just basically being a little girl. She's never grew up, because in season 1, she was like, oh, I want to be queen one day. Now with the fact that she'll never be queen through heritage or marriage or any of that, she's fucked.
It really angers me.
She's a cunt.
She is. It really angers me that Arya says she's the smartest woman she ever met. People on the internet in comment sections are saying she is the smartest character in Game of Thrones. Yet, if she had her way and didn't let Daenerys' army up north, she would be dead right now.
Yeah. And she can suck some dick. And she's not that smart, because she fucked up with Littlefinger for a long time, didn't she?
And she'd be dead if it wasn't for Daenerys.
And she'd be dead if it wasn't for Arya.
Yeah.
She was the one that told Sansa about Littlefinger.
Yeah.
In reality, Sansa's had it easy.
She
Her
has.
entire life. The only thing she ever had to endure was seeing her dad's head get chopped off.
Well, that's not very easy, Dave. None of us have had to be.
I mean,
Phil, we're not living in medieval times.
I mean, she did get raped too, which is a very, very dark
that's
subject.
common for women in medieval times. She was lucky to be married to someone who was going for a king.
We're not saying rape is good, by the way, guys.
No.
Yeah, we're definitely not saying.
I'm just asking the question now so that people don't ask it later. It was a good move.
Let's clear up a few things here. We're definitely not pro-rape. We're definitely not pro men. We're definitely not pro anything. We're very just chilled and we don't give a fuck about it.
We should probably cut that bit.
Nah.
I'm pro Evo. Pro Evolution Soccer.
Pro Evo is pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, we'll just end with Game of Thrones basically being a letdown for the last
2 seasons.
season. Well, season 7 wasn't too bad,
It wasn't
but
great.
I feel like season 8 was just it was the worst season of all the seasons, I'd say, because I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Like when I've watched all the other seasons before, I've always enjoyed it. This one I didn't enjoy.
I was happy with the finale.
Yeah, but like season,
I would have preferred something
as a whole.
different.
So, like, how do you feel? Like, what is your opinion on Game of Thrones? Like the entire thing.
Incredible.
Fair enough.
The entire thing, incredible.
Phil?
Season.
Phil. Phil.
Yeah, I did think it was good. The only thing is, mate, is I think the last season just took a massive shit on the previous 6.
CD.
On the whole,
Nah.
I loved it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What about the MCU? How do you feel about that, guys?
Oh my god,
I'm
yeah,
quite upset.
like.
I'm not looking forward to the new bunch of movies at all.
No.
I'm
This
upset.
Marvel.
It was perfect, though.
The MCU.
Yes.
I just what I really love is that how Endgame had moments going back to like completing plot holes in certain places, but then you've also got going back to like the first Avenger where they were slowly building up to the Avengers, and like you got it. I love the MCU. It's probably like my favorite thing that has ever happened to me in my life, film wise, because like you can't.
Such
How
my friendship.
could you ever ask a studio to plan 11 years? No,
Yeah.
they didn't plan it, but like they had like a phase for each one, didn't they? They had it at the start of phase 1. They had 4 phases, and they've actually completed each phase. And yeah, they may have changed Thanos' face over time, and they may have changed Rhodes or Rhodey, whatever you want to call him, in Iron Man. Like they had little changes, but it all added up to this masterpiece.
Oh yeah. They're like
You're not going to get another studio doing that for ages. Like DC's trying, but they're retarded. But it's just it's epic.
yeah, like they only got better.
Yeah,
The quality of each movie only got better up until the very end.
Yeah, I can get that.
don't.
Like,
don't.
I didn't really like the first Marvel films. All you guys can back me up. Well, no.
Well,
how much
yeah,
I did not like superheroes.
you didn't like superhero films, did you?
I thought they were just boring. Well, this is my opinion. I thought the first ones were boring as anything. I just couldn't get into them. And then from the first Avengers Assemble, that's when I started taking notice and started enjoying them. And ever since then, I've just enjoyed pretty much most of them.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like at the start, like I think you only had the fans following the MCU, where you had like Iron Man. It was like,
Who's laughing?
oh, it's Sam. Sam. I know what you're laughing at, but can we not?
What's he laughing at?
Have you not seen on Discord? Right. Anyway, back to the topic. If we're gonna carry on doing stuff like that, don't react to it while someone's talking. It's just rude.
Apologies to anyone listening to the podcast.
I'm so sorry,
We're
Dave.
not slipping that in either. What they're reacting to, just because of the way they reacted to it.
Okay, so Spider-Man though.
Yeah. So the was it Far From Home, isn't it?
Yes.
How like Tony's definitely dead because that film's confirmed, that trailer's confirmed it.
Yeah, it's a spoiler, isn't it? Like
What
all the
was the
celebrities said, enjoy the trailer, but before you watch it, it is a spoiler for Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think of Mysterio? Is he actually good or is he bad? What do we
Bad.
think?
Yeah, bad.
You still think
Yeah,
he's bad?
probably.
He's gonna act.
Probably.
He's gonna act good when he returns.
Actually, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
thinking about it, like if they're openly portraying a bad guy to be a good guy in a trailer, knowing that most people probably know he's a bad guy. Yeah.
Everyone knows he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
Whoever knows
exactly.
bad knows he's
So
bad.
it'd be stupid for them to portray him as a good guy, thinking that he's a bad guy. So maybe he's going to turn out to be good in this.
What if he's a good guy? What if he's a bad guy playing a good guy? then we find out he's a bad guy, but he's actually a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And he's
exactly.
a florist.
No, like I mean, like in throughout the film, like he's a good guy, and then like people then think he's a bad guy because he's new, and he's like, oh, we can't trust him because he's from a different multiverse, like bullshit story. Because like apparently there's multiverses now. I really hope there isn't. But then at the end of it, they go, oh no, he is a good guy. He is a good guy.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think. I think he'll be portrayed as a good guy, and either during the film or at the end, he'll come out as the bad guy.
But that's too obvious, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's too obvious. But
Everyone knows him
Doesn't
as the
he?
villain, so what if they make him a good guy in this?
yeah, but why change it? Why change
I
it
don't
to
know.
a
I
good
think
guy?
I don't know. I like. I think it's going to be hard for whenever they try and do a Spider-Man film. And I think that's what this trailer is going to kind of represent with like Mysterio being a good guy.
Mm.
Because if you look back at the original trilogy, you had the Green Goblin, you had Doctor Octavius, and the Hobgoblins. The three. Oh, and
No,
Venom.
it was the new Goblin,
Oh, the new Goblin.
and Sandman and Venom.
And wasn't Rhino at the end?
No, that's Amazing Spider-Man.
That's Amazing Spider-Man, yeah. But like, and then Amazing Spider-Man, you had Electro and Rhino and whoever else. The crocodile.
The crocodile, the lizard man, lizard, whatever his name was.
Yeah, whatever he's called. Yeah, you have all those villains, and that's so many villains used from the Spider-Man universe. I feel like it was Mysterio. I think if they just brought in Mysterio, they'd be like, oh, everyone knows he's a bad guy, because that's what we instantly thought from the first trailers. But like with the new trailers, or the newest trailer with the spoiler in it, I think it might be like a turn. They might just keep him good the entire way through.
Yeah.
Like maybe he has like a secret motive that makes him look a little bit bad.
Maybe the true villain's not even in the trailer.
Maybe, hopefully.
Like, I would love, yeah. He won't though because he hates Marvel because for obvious reasons. I would love to see Jason Momoa play as Kraven the Hunter.
Ooh, that would be good, wouldn't it?
I would love that, but he hates Marvel
Or
because
Danny
he's a
Trejo.
DC fanboy.
Or Danny Trejo.
yeah,
Wouldn't he be good though, wouldn't he?
it would, yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
do we think there will be another Spider-Man game? Though?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. They'll
they've
always do
confirmed.
Spider-Man games.
They've confirmed to make a MCU styled game universe.
Oh, I haven't heard about this. What's this? What's it like? Do you know anything about it?
So apparently they want to work on like a game franchise which starts as Spider-Man, where they would like to introduce, say, Iron Man, Captain America, blah blah blah.
Oh, fair. Sound, yeah.
I think it's doable. Like a Captain America game could be like Batman,
Mm.
That's right.
or
No. Captain America's world's a lot brighter than Batman's. Batman's all about darkness.
No, like the
Gameplay.
game style. The game.
Oh, okay.
style.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like you could, instead of having like batarangs, you have Captain America's shield that you can throw, and you can do combos and react to the
Yeah.
enemies attacking. I think that'd be very good for a Captain America game. Like
Fair. Yeah, it would be actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
because you've also got like if you play it from the first one, like the first Avenger kind of Captain America, turn that into like a game with Batman style. You can have him being sneaky, infiltrating Nazi bases or Hydra bases, and then the second one you got more of a story where you got like the Winter Soldier. But you can with Captain America, he's got so many arcs of different kind of stories. It's fucking you're winning as
Yeah.
a game developer.
and it'd be incredible if they started off in World War II.
Oh yeah, I think that's the best bet. Is like start like have a what do they call it? Mate, I'm really bad for words at the moment. What's the one where you're starting a new story for someone?
Origin.
Origin story, yeah. Have like an origin story for the game.
Yeah,
Captain
fair.
America, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Captain America is that character where you have to have an origin story.
Yeah,
You have to. You can't just have him appear from nowhere, knowing why he's from World War II.
Yes.
You'd
yeah.
want to see all that.
Don't have like a massive origin story. Have like him becoming strong, and then like in World War II, his best friends, and then like have the iceberg happen, or like have him in the future as like
Yeah.
a DLC, or like further in the story or whatever.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty cool. I'd pay for that.
Yeah. No, going back to Spider-Man Far From Home though,
Mm.
like this idea of a multiverse, like it has its pros and cons. The pros are with a multiverse, they could easily introduce the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and everything from Fox, basically.
What about that pig? Spider pig.
They could bring in Peter Porker. He's called.
Oh, I'm gonna call it Spider.
From the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Now the cons though for a multiverse is it could just end up like X-Men and become really messy.
Yeah. Really messy.
I mean,
And they make it
Days
harder
of Future
for
Past was really good,
Yeah.
but it affected the rest of the series, really, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, like it's every time if you create a multiverse, it's just going to make it harder for each Marvel film that comes out after one, because you've got to stay within the guidelines, but also if you want to expand, you've got to stay in the expansion guidelines. And
Exactly, yeah.
You're basically having the hardest time to think of a story, and if they want to take stories from the comics but not keep them properly, but have I like the idea of that story, I'm going to use that for my base idea, and then kind of make your own. Like James Gunn, he always the first one was off one of the comics, wasn't it? And it was base idea for it, but it wasn't the full Guardians Galaxy. He made it his own thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I want from directors. But I think if you put a multiverse in there, it's going to really make it hard for him to keep it perfect, because that's what Marvel's done so far. They've kept it really perfect. Not
Exactly.
perfect, but
So you're worried
really,
that they're
really
just gonna mess
perfect.
it up?
Yeah, that's what I think. If they put a
Yeah, the story's just going to become there's going to be loads of plot holes.
yeah,
A lot of things are going to become retconned.
Yeah, I think eventually fans will stop picking at it so much that the films just degrade in value in a way.
Exactly.
And then you could get Days of Future Past film happening in the MCU, and it just goes boom, everything's wiped. We can have Thanos back, we can have all this back, and everyone just goes to massive hype, and then a week later the hype's
Boy,
gone.
wouldn't you be pissed
You
off
just
for your
ruined
captain
it.
if you were freaking all the Avengers to see Thanos appear?
I mean-
here he is again.
Yeah, I think I like the film X-Men Days of Future Past, but it basically did just burn the entire DVD history. It just said,
Yeah.
"Well, that's
Yeah,
just-
retconned everything.
yeah." I don't want that to happen in the MCU. I'm happy with the way the MCU has gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Now,
All the way
but
to the
I forgot what I was going to say.
endgame. See, it's hard, isn't it?
Fantastic topic there, Sam.
Thank you. Multiverse. Shit. Fuck's sake.
L.
Phil, are you doing your CV again?
I am not actually.
I think Sam typing actually.
That was it. Yeah, but a multiverse is kind of more confirmed though, because they're making a Loki series. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And the only way that could really happen is if the Loki that escaped from 2012 in Endgame
They created a multiverse.
create a multiverse, and that's where his series comes from.
Yeah, I think they actually did confirm the multiverse, didn't they? So
That
one of
was
the
actually quite a funny
Did they?
yeah, I think one of the writers did confirm it. Loki is still alive. The 2012 Loki is alive.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I read. Hey, do you know what series perfectly captures the multiverse?
Go on.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
They actually explain it really well.
Yeah. Well, basically, above the universes, there's a guy called Zeno. We don't know if it's a kid or not, but it's a dude called Zeno, and he made everything, and he can make everything go away. Pretty simple for multiverse, really.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He erased the other timeline.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. So there's only one timeline left. Sorry,
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they need to do in Marvel and make this multiverse. Have the X-Men and Fantastic Four come in, recreate a gauntlet, and just erase that entire universe.
Or Kang, the Conqueror. Is it Kang?
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, he could come in and destroy the other timeline. because he's someone that bounces through time.
Is he? I
Yeah,
thought Kang the Conqueror was the guy that ran that massive game. What was it, War World or something like that? I forgot. Oh,
Nah.
Secret Wars is about
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror and Doctor Doom, basically collecting all of Marvel's heroes and villains and putting them on one planet to fight to the death.
Yeah, but he also Kang travels throughout time and changes history in order to gain complete control over the universe.
Huh,
Yeah. So
didn't know that.
yeah, so he could be. They could make it so that he's a little bit different. So like travels. He could be someone that controls time,
Yeah.
and he could be like bouncing through time and then just go, I like this timeline. I'm going to keep it, and then destroys all the other ones, and then tries to battle the Avengers for their timeline because of whatever reason, and then the Avengers stop him and kill him, and then all the timelines are gone.
Yeah, that works. Well done.
Yeah.
See, one day, guys, I will make a film, and
One
it'll
day
be
you're going to be a director.
Yeah, that's a dream of one dream of mine.
And if
one
you
dream.
become a director, Sam's going to be well jealous.
Nah, if I was to become a director, I'd include you two somehow. You boys have been here for me.
Ha, Phil's not included.
Yeah, sorry, Phil, you have no creative design.
I have disabled legs and I offer entertainment for
He's
that.
got
Yeah,
disabled
he
badge.
could be a joker or a jester.
My running rate is 500 quid
See,
an hour.
if we need to park in front of a shop, we've got
Yeah.
Phil. He's got a disabled badge.
Whoa, that's extra. Definitely extra.
That's also exploitation.
Yep,
Don't you on about?
Who the fuck's
taking
eating
advantage
black
of people with
I never.
disabilities.
Hey, you're the guy who went to Japan and tried to get in free to Universal.
I did. I mean, I you know, I've
You
got to take
exaggerate-
advantage of some things.
You even exaggerated your hobble.
I don't remember this.
Some
You
people
know,
don't notice
Sam,
it.
you do remember this? We were trying to get in Universal and Phil goes, "You reckon I could get it for free? Or like a knockdown price?" And we're both like, "Maybe." So Phil started hobbling even more. And he goes, "I'm disabled. Do I get like a discount?" And he goes, "Have you got a card to like prove it?" And Phil's like, "Can't you see my leg?"
We need cards.
But obviously it didn't. Yeah, obviously it didn't work.
No, it clearly didn't work.
Phil
What
bailed
do
like
we,
straight after.
What do we think for Sony and Microsoft working together
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
for a cloud partnership? Like, I feel like it's the first step in what's the word? Cross-platform.
It'd be about bloody time there'll be a crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation, though.
I don't think there's any downside to it, really. I think at first there'll be a bit of a downside because everyone's like, well, I got a PlayStation because I wanted to play PlayStation exclusive games, and now I've got to share my time with Xbox players. It's like, yeah, but you also compete more globally. You have more of a diverse competition out there.
Yeah. So yeah, I find some PlayStation players a bit of a pain in the ass. They're very die-hard.
Yeah, I mean, like the PlayStation 4 is probably a better console as a console, like for gaming wise. But I think I've always stick to the Xbox One for this generation because it's so easy to use. It's just an all-in-one console.
I agree.
Like PlayStation 4 tried to force socialness in it. At first, it's like, oh, your friend's playing the game. You can watch them play and comment on it, and like you could talk to them if you join their like thingy. Like,
That would really annoy me.
Yeah,
I don't
what if I
want to be
just
playing a
want to play
game
a
and get a
game?
message off Phil saying you suck or something like that.
Yeah, what if
No,
you
I-
want to play a game and then like talk to your friends normally in a party without being in public?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, this is
I-
my friend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have friends. But yeah, it'd be about
Well, yeah,
time.
They are doing a partnership, so it shows that also Microsoft are a bit stronger, with their Azure cloud storage shit, whatever it is.
I
is there a name for it yet?
Yeah, has it got a name? Was that not released?
No, I think they just like it's been over a year, isn't it? Like they've been talks for this partnership. So what it is that basically PlayStation have shit servers, cloud servers, and Microsoft have the second best cloud servers
Yeah.
next in line to Google. So PlayStation were like, well, let's just talk to them, and they've actually made a partnership and deal. So they're gonna go ahead with it and hopefully improve PlayStation service. I mean, all for them. Like I want them to improve their gaming because gaming is just an amazing thing. It's a great way to escape the world.
And it's good social. I find it a really good social. Like
Oh, yeah.
I stream, and okay, I haven't met a lot of these people in real life, but just when you got people there to talk to in the game, even if
Yeah.
you're not on
Well,
the
like,
chat like
like,
us
a
right
lot
now,
of
that's
people-
fun. And I'm speaking to people from all around the world. I got people who watch me from Canada, America,
Yeah.
even
Well,
Australia,
like you've got
which is actually quite
even-
cool.
even Xbox now are like recruiting people to be Xbox ambassadors, and basically they just want ambassadors to help the community be more of a community. Like a gaming company has gone out of its way to make a more of a community in its own community, which I think is quite good.
Yeah, and Xbox. If you need anyone else to take that, my name.
Anyone can be an ambassador, by the way.
Well, Xbox, come contact me.
You contact them. You dick.
No, they have to contact me.
Oh, you were like Mr. VIP ambassador.
CB, do what I did last night and put it in a rhyme. Right? Microsoft, I'm really good with technology. Also, my nan thinks I'm a model citizen for society. There you go. That's what you do. They'll give you a job in no time,
Yeah,
mate,
but what if
honestly.
they ask for a reference off your nan? But
Yeah, I haven't got a rap for that one.
Kind of missed that one, but
Yeah.
yeah. So Xbox and Sony or PlayStation are working together, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, it's a step forward into
improving a gaming experience,
Together.
social, and just
Yeah.
improving the
There-
gameplay.
and hopefully we can get rid of exclusives.
Oh yeah.
I think if we can get rid of exclusives, I'll be so happy with
It's
the world.
like the Spider-Man game, which is exclusive to PlayStation. It's like
PlayStation.
it looks really good, but
Which
will
obviously
change
I
soon.
can't
I
play
think-
it.
Yeah, I
It's
think
on
the
Xbox.
next Spider-Man game will not be exclusive to
Yeah.
PlayStation.
No, because it's got a mainstream audience behind it, so why would they make it exclusive? They're literally cutting profits.
Yeah, I agree. Because imagine how many Xbox gamers
Mm.
who wanted to play
Hey,
that game.
Just anyone, kids.
Yeah.
Every child out there that has just every child in general that has access to electricity will want that game.
Yeah.
Whether
Especially
they've
after
got an
how
Xbox.
well Marvel has just done.
Mm.
Because the sales probably for Spider-Man, it probably helped big time. I know it's pretty popular, but the whole sighting for Endgame, Infinity War, that would have boosted sales massively. And obviously, it's still very much huge.
Exactly.
Even if this phase.
Spider-Man's like probably the most favorite.
Oh yeah, it's like a big fan favorite.
He's like the most favorite one. Like it doesn't matter which Spider-Man you look at, like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland. They're
Yeah.
all massive Spider-Man. Like they've all got their own fan base,
Yeah.
and like they're all the best character that anyone could ask for. Like Spider-Man's like one of the most awesome characters.
Yeah, I
He's the
never.
most famous Marvel character.
I remember watching
Yeah.
Infinity War reaction, trailers, and obviously there was a rumor that Spider-Man's going to be in it. So everybody was
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at Spider-Man. Obviously at the end, that's when Spider-Man happened, and just seeing people's reactions of Spider-Man coming in, it's like you can tell how popular he is.
Yeah,
and how
Civil War.
everybody's been waiting for him to arrive.
Yeah, it was Civil War, not Infinity War.
That was it. Civil War,
Yeah.
sorry.
Civil War,
But-
yeah, like that, like people, like because the first few trailers, I remember for Civil War, now the first few trailers didn't include Spider-Man, and then there was like Tom Holland confirmed in the Civil War cast, and everyone was like, "Who the fuck's this Tom Holland guy?" And then the next trailer came out, and it was Spider-Man. And we're all like, "Fucking yeah!"
And everyone was so happy.
Touch me.
That's Dave texting, by the way. We don't promote anything else but texting.
Huh.
And that's the
Thanks.
sound of a foghorn.
or an attempt at foghorn.
Who's using a foghorn?
You.
You are a foghorn.
No, you got him there,
Um,
Phil.
Your
So-
mum's a foghorn.
Keep
Yeah.
it
Excuse me. I'll fucking
Keep it
slap.
clean.
forward, moving forward in games, what would be a game genre that you want?
You want a
But I-
favourite?
Well, like more just like a gaming genre. If it's or your favorite gaming genre. How about your favorite genre, gaming genre, and a genre that you want?
Okay, I'll.
A genre that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean by that exactly? As in make
So-
your own genre?
You can make your own genre, or you can bring back a genre that never gets used anymore.
I know one to bring.
Go on, sit, Phil.
I know how to rework a pre-existing genre into a new genre, right?
Go
Do you know
on.
the way you've got battle royales, right?
Yeah.
So what you're gonna need is an airsoft gun, a VAR headset, and a local community server on your
VAR.
phone. You can
VR.
sort of VR. Well, sorry,
VAR.
offside
What?
penalty.
Mate, if that was a game where you were just putting the headphones on, you had to wait for the whole game for the ball to come
Wait,
over the
Phil,
line.
did you say battle royale, VR, and what else?
VR and something on your phone that locally tracks people around your area that also want to play the same game. Basically, what you do is with your airsoft gun, you go outside the house and you just shoot one another.
That would be cool. But
Yeah.
there's also a problem with that: is the hardware you need to do that, which would not be able to run off your phone.
It'd also probably be illegal, given that you're shooting one another with airsoft guns in the
Well,
street.
you
I would
don't
pay
have
to see you
bullets.
get arrested.
You don't have bullets in the gun, but you can register the trigger to fire bullets through the VR, which is a thing that can happen, which has already happened, I think. In the
Fair.
video. You've also got a battle royale for VR. It looks alright. I haven't played it, but I do like the idea. I think what you're looking more at, Phil, would be AR, which would be pretty cool. It's like augmented reality, which means you can still see the whole world around you, but it's got like a layered over with VR in a way, so like you see
Yeah.
the world in the world, so you can still
Yeah,
see.
you get it.
And then that would be a really cool idea if you could make that happen, Phil. So like maybe get a backpack that doesn't weigh more than fucking 5 kilograms for a computer to store in and play VR. That'd be great, Phil.
Well,
Go for it.
Well, you've lost there, Phil, because you won't be able to carry a backpack like that.
Anything over 1K, I'm gone on straight to my knees.
You're gonna have to put
Straight.
it on like one of those trolleys.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, they do have trolleys in Fortnite, so it could work.
Yeah, I
It could work.
remember pushing you off a cliff a bit. You
What genre? What's your favorite genre though, Phil? What's your favorite genre?
All right, I'm gonna go with. To be honest, I'm split between two, and this isn't gonna make much sense to probably you three, but the idea, the concept, and the thought of getting it, what makes me excited are like RPGs, and yet in reality, when I'm playing, and what do I prefer? It's probably first-person shooters.
So you say your favorite genre is first-person shooters?
Yeah, but it's not the one that gets me most riled up. If I see a good RPG, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting that, and then I get it, I'm like, this is actually a little bit crap. Whereas like
So basically-
first-person shooters,
to all the cops.
Oh, you got
uh,
Battlefield.
yeah, I prefer Battlefield as well. To be honest,
Yeah,
like I do like COD, but Overwatch, COD, Battlefield,
We're the
you know.
Battlefield boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. What about you, Sam?
I think my favorite genre is JRPGs, specifically JRPGs.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese RPGs. So like an RPG obviously is a role playing game, and that can be stuff like like Devil May Cry.
Okay.
No, Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's
Pretty
a
sure
different-
that's an RPG.
No, that's very. It's got a story. It's very diverse and not very diverse. It's very straight and narrow with what you can and can't do. You may be able to grow levels wise or like grow your character strengths and that, but That's a hard one, really.
Okay.
A true RPG is like all the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
They're all RPGs.
Yeah. But a JRPG, like like Legend of Zelda and Dragon Quest.
Oh, I haven't played Dragon Quest for ages.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've still not played it. I know you've
So
been
good.
banging on to me about like
I have.
like play Dragon Quest. It's meant to
Yeah.
be really good. I've actually seen reviews and re-release of the game, or like remasters or whatever it is. And I'm like, probably should listen to Sam. He might be right for once. And I also thought,
Yeah.
nah, I don't like it. And I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, it is hard. It's hard to explain like JRPGs like Zelda, Dragon Quest, and Final Fantasy. That's my favorite genre.
See, I thought like JRPGs are more like just pure Japanese, like.
Oh,
David!
oh my god!
Wow.
David!
You definitely
I'm so
need to
sorry.
cut that from the podcast.
No,
Jesus
I'm so sorry.
Christ.
The
Wow.
I didn't aim
Dave.
it at anyone.
The Japanese have a huge gaming community.
If that was live, we'd have all been fucked. Imagine how many 1,000 viewers listening to that.
We'll just
1,000
bleep
viewers,
it.
that's very optimistic.
We'll bleep the,
Yeah.
what I said, and we'll bleep the racist part
Why
where I
do
said
you
the
have to
word
give me
racist.
that work?
Well, because
It's not hard,
if you,
CV.
I know, but
Yeah,
it's
if you-
still work. I've got to find it all.
I'll
I
find
can get it
times
for
now,
you.
Times now 54.
Just use YouTube.
Ah.
No. When I say find it all, I mean I have to go listen to the whole podcast just for that one bit.
It's between 54 and 53 minutes.
Write it
and
down.
50 Yeah, I'm writing it down now.
If anyone asking, Dave's keeping tabs on when.
Yeah, I'd definitely be writing that down now, Dave, making sure that you
Yeah.
cut that out.
All right, we're not cutting out. We're just going to bleep over those two things that I said. So we're going to bleep out what I said, Phil, and we're going to bleep out the word.
Yeah.
Stop saying
Are
it.
you
That
stupid?
I'm giving CV more
Wow.
work.
CB, what's your favourite genre? And what genre would you like?
Oh, my favourite genre. It's hard because I love RPGs. That's like one of my big games. Would you say survival games?
Yeah.
Us. So, for
In
example,
what sense?
Well, Ark. What would you say that is?
That's a RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah. RPGs.
That's a core RPG.
See these sort of games I love. Like I love what's it? Daisy. I liked Daisy. Like anything where you can.
Yeah, they're like
Craft,
core
survive.
RPG. Basically, like has like Ark is like just dinosaurs because it hasn't finished itself.
Dinosaur.
It's just dinosaurs and build shit. Daisy is zombies and build shit. Core RPG.
See, I like all that stuff. I love
Yeah.
the building. I love the dinosaurs bit. You don't have to talk to me about dinosaurs. I get happy.
Yeah, you
get happy.
Proper. I got Jurassic World Evolution like a few weeks back, and I still haven't played it. You got a day release, and you're just like you bummed it. For
Oh,
a good...
Oh, freaking! I've got it on PC. I've got it on Xbox. I've got all the DLCs. So like,
That's what I mean,
all the
like,
DLCs
you-
come out. I've got it.
Yeah, you bummed it when it first came out as well. I was just like, fair dude, you do love your dinosaurs.
Mate, I love my dinosaurs. I've got the Isle, which is another dinosaur game. I've got what's it? What's that game I said to you, Phil? Where is it? Hang on.
Well, whilst you think of it, CB, I'm going to get you to talk about what genre would you want?
Do you know what I want?
Either happen, like create a genre, or bring back.
Oh, that's quite hard because
It is hard.
I'm not too familiar with. I like what's it? Phil's idea about having like a VR but real worlds, but ads.
So it's like an AR.
Yeah,
like, if you can
I like
include
that.
the real
I like that
AR.
aspect where you can walk around with say glasses or whatever, and you can see the whole real world. But obviously you can see. I swear there's a movie or a game which is like that, where you put the glasses on and you can see everybody else moving around who aren't there. I like that aspect. But there again, you look a bit weird if you walk into the grocery shop and like a big goblin comes out to attack you and you're flinging a baguette at him. I think, but I do like that appeal. I think that's what I would like. But that I don't know how long or would that even actually happen.
I think I'm going to join all of yous and say my favourite genre would be RPGs. you get so much out of them.
You do.
You like, it doesn't matter what kind of RPG. If you buy an RPG game, you know you're gonna have a long day of just gaming for the first day. It's not one of those games where you just go in it and like go, oh, I'm bored after 5 minutes. I'll come back to it. I know what I've done. It's not really much. But like, if you go into an RPG and spend 5 minutes, you basically created your character's eyes.
Oh, yeah, freaking.
Like, you're still on like the create. I spend a good half an hour. So now we're creating a character in an RPG. If I've got to play him for a while, I'm going to play him how I want.
Yeah, I've done that.
But unfortunately, for some RPGs, creating the character is the best bit. Yeah. I mean, this is an example of an RPG, but The Sims, yeah. The majority of the time, I spend my time designing my character and designing my house. I never actually play the game.
Did you not?
Barely, no. I just build houses, make them look nice, make a new one.
Did you use that cheat Rosebud?
Yes, I did.
And then if your Sim's naughty, you put him in the swimming pool and take out the steps.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know.
I
didn't do
we
that.
need. I've got a new idea for another episode, but I'll leave that for another time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
leave that next time.
A genre that I could create or bring back would be Western. I know we got Red Dead 2, but Western horror. I feel like in Red Dead 1, we got like when they brought out the undead, Red Dead Undead Nightmare. I think that's what it was called.
I remember that, yeah.
That was fucking amazing. I'm sorry, but that was like the best kind of zombies ever. Like, fuck COD zombies. That was a zombie game that I'd love playing. I think someone could easily make a game out of Western zombies. Or Western horror.
zombies.
Western horror would be a well good game.
Yes, it's true.
Wouldn't be a very popular genre, but it'd still be a fucking
Well, it'd be
cool
popular for you, that's all it matters, isn't it,
one.
Dave?
Yeah, I'd be that one customer.
I'll buy all your copies.
I'd buy enough copies so that they can have a sequel.
And they won't actually release it to the public, they'll just release it to you.
Oh, please. Have my own team of developers.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so honored now.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Well, it will do.
Okay.
Someone who's listening will be like, "Yeah, boy, you're gonna make that for you." I'm like, "Yeah, boy," and I'm doing that stupid
Yeah, boy.
when I what's that thing called where you put your thumb out and your pinky and you shake your hand?
What?
The thing that James does all the time.
The rocker sort of thing. I think I know
Not-
what you mean. I know what you
Not
mean.
not the rock one, but you
Is
make
it
a
with-
phone call, where you make a phone out your hand.
You know
and then
Antoine
people-
Griezmann, do you mean his one? Where he holds his hands up.
I
And
know he's a footballer, but
No, but
see,
he
that's
does.
not it.
He does well, okay, he does
What
that.
James does.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know exactly what you mean, but I don't know what you call it.
Well, that thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
Nice one, Dave. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. I'm gonna find out what it's called. That's Antoine
Griezmann celebration.
I saw
Say celebration, then you'll see. I think that's what celebration you're on about.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. You know what, Sam? You know what James does all the time, and we take.
Dave, can you finger it and put in the group
What
chat?
does he do?
You know, with his hands, where he's he gets the thumb and the pinky pointing outwards, and he shakes it a little bit.
Is that like the surfer thing?
Yeah,
Maybe.
the surface.
Cowabunga
Like
dude.
Hawaiian surfer, yeah.
Oh no! Do you mean like a bloody hello? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. So here's my number, and then they do the hand sign.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so the phone symbol. So
Yep.
you
Yeah,
No,
the
but
phone
he shake-
symbol. That's
but he
so much
shakes-
easier.
But he shakes
Yeah,
his
but
hand.
shakes his
Yeah.
hand.
So he's
Yeah,
got.
Yeah.
What's that hand thing called? Like that? There's got a name for it, hasn't it?
Isn't it just the phone? Like the phone?
No, it's got a name now.
Is it?
I love how you remembered it through the.
Why are we talking about this?
Because why not? You got a fucking problem with that?
Okay.
Yeah, you were told there, Sam.
Wow.
Shot down.
Pump. Up
Can
the
you please
jam,
put that
pump it up.
in? Yeah. But yeah, so that's episode 3, guys. That's it.
Well,
There's nothing else
What?
we're talking about. I've just decided we're ending this.
I think we did well. If I hope everybody here who hopefully listened.
We haven't done the last bit yet. What are we doing here?
Phil.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
What's episode 4?
That's it.
Something